Hey there guys, hope you all have an amazing day. I'm the Ace of Games, and on this channel I open up Yu-Gi-Oh!, Buddy Fight, Vanguard, and Beyblade. And for today's video I'm going to be opening up the brand new Beyblade Burst BU xiphoid Excalius, or Excalibur, whichever name you guys prefer. But I'm mostly going to be going with Excalius. But yeah, this is the brand new Excalius that's been released. I might kind of mess up with the name because I don't even know if I fully said it right, because I think it's xiphoid Excalius, but it's hard to really say. So, but yeah, this is the brand new. This is the brand new. We haven't had an Excalius in quite a while, so it's pretty cool to get this. We have a new sword launcher, and so yeah, so here's a quick look at the box and all that. And so yeah, so let's open this up. Hopefully all of you will enjoy today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And yeah. So let's see. So first up we have, here's this. I'm gonna open this up real quick just to see if there's any little advertisement pieces in here. Because the next Beyblade that we should be getting is, there are the stickers, is the new Achilles. And it looks like we don't have any. There's no advertisement pieces. I think these are just little bits of instructions. So yeah. So no little advertisement piece. But yeah, so here is the bay and all that. So first, let's get this out. There we go. Duct tape was holding on to it. So there's that. And alright, there we go. Finally got it all. So first things first, we're going to open up this. Gonna open up the brand new launcher. And here we go. So here's the brand new sword launcher. It is also a DB launcher, so it's fully customizable. So I didn't grab any of the actually I think I have one close by. Yep. So just use this as an example. So if you wanted, with this one, with this sword launcher, it's just like the DB string launcher. You can fully customize it by putting on different parts. So that's pretty cool. I think I'm gonna leave it as it is. I think I'm gonna leave it with the parts it already has, but that's just kind of showing that you can fully customize it if you would like. And so next up here we have these. So here's the bottom part of it. And there we go. There's the sword launcher fully put together, which actually looks pretty nice. I'm mostly going to be using this for Excalibur only, so that's kind of all that's all that launcher is going to be used for. Here's the little sword attachment that goes to this, which is the launcher part, because this is a string launcher. So let's see, figure out how to put this thing on. There we go. So yeah, so there we go. So there's the string launcher. Let's see. Ah, here we go. So yeah, so it's just a nice string launcher. It can go both. It can do both left and right. And I'll say it's pretty nice looking. And now for the main part of this all, the Excalibur Bay itself. You know, and in all honesty, it looks really cool. So first up, we have the driver, which is Sword Dash. So this is the Sword Dash driver. This was the driver that we got on Buster Excalibur. So yeah, so now we have a dash version of it, which is really cool. And then for the disc, we have Xantis, I believe. I believe is how you say that. I might have said that wrong. But as you can see, it has a little point right here, as with all the other parts that come on Excalibur have a points. That way when they line up, it delivers a good, a strong attack. But also right here, it has these little bumps that you can kind of see. So I'll talk about that a little bit more later. And here is the main part, and here's the main one. Here is xiphoid Excalibur with the 1 armor. So yeah, so as you can see, there's this little sword right here that extends out. That's also used as a burst stopper, pretty much. So yeah, so pretty much like it'll just like go in and out like kind of like that, which is pretty cool. And so yeah, so all in all, it looks really cool. It looks like a combination of the first Excalibur, Xeno Excalius, and then the Evo, and then the one that came, and then the one after that, Surge Excalius. So yeah, so it looks really cool. So I'm gonna go ahead, put on all the stickers, and then I will be right back to talk more about it. So I'll be right back. Alright, you guys, I am back and I've got all the stickers on. So first things first, so here is the sword, the string launcher, with the sword, pretty much. The only sticker that was there is just this little blue dot. And then here on the sword launcher, we just have these two, which do make it look a lot nicer. So yeah, pretty cool. And then here we have the Excalius chip with all the stickers on, which looks really nice. But also kind of like right here, there's like a little bump, if you can kind of see that. So I'll kind of explain what that's supposed to be about, what kind of that's there for. But yeah, so it has that along with the disc. Here is the xiphoid layer, which looks really nice. And so yeah, so that's the whole sad xiphoid Excalibur with all the stickers on. So now I'm gonna assemble it real quickly. If I can get this thing to cooperate. There we go. And so now then, so the reason why it has those little bumps is because it allows the disc to stay, instead of just kind of like being all loose, it's actually perfectly on there. And if you take a look, so the sword is kind of hidden, used as a burst stopper, but then once it moves, as you can see, this perfectly lines up, and the sword extends out, increasing the attack power. So yeah, but also it's not just Excalibur that has that. So here I brought my Divine Belial, and if you can kind of notice on this chip as well, here as well, it has the little bump right there, which should mean that if I put it on Belial, so if I put this on Belial, and I'll just use the driver as well, it's not loose, it's more on there because of that. Whereas when I have this on, the Nexus disc is a lot looser. So I thought that, so it was pretty cool to see that. And now I'm going to change it over to high mode. if I can get, there we are. So there we go, there it is, there is xiphoid Excalibur in high mode. As you can see, the sword doesn't fully extend, but it can still is kind of used as a burst stopper, because it keeps it there. And then, so there we go. So honestly, this is really cool. And also, say you wanted to kind of mix up your the combination, your combinations and stuff. So let's say you want to take the Excalibur chip and put it on the Divine layer. You are fully able to do that. So as you can see, you can still put it on there, and then the sword will still extend. So yeah, so pretty cool. I just grabbed my Divine Belly just to show about the little bump, to show that with how they decided to make it to where the disc is not as loose as to where with the Nexus disc you can kind of just wobble around a little bit, where instead it's now it's now perfectly on there. So yeah, so here is the brand new Excalius, which is really cool. I know I've jumped back and forth between Excalius and Excalibur, but yeah, so but yeah, all in all, this is really cool. And so yeah, so I'm gonna go grab the stadium so I can do a test launch and then a test battle and so yeah, so we'll see how well it does. How well it does with the test launch in low and high mode, and then we'll see how the battles go. So I'm gonna go grab the stadium and I'll be right back. Alright, I am back and I've got the stadium, so now we're gonna do a test launch first. So as I said, I'm gonna be using the new launcher to test it out. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, so it has really good spin for an attack type, just flying around. It's kind of weird using a string launcher, because not a string launcher, a cord launcher, because I'm more used to the string launchers. So, but yeah, all in all, it has really good spin. And so now we're going to switch it over to high mode. If I can actually get it to cooperate, and there we go. Alright, and so there we go. Now it's in high mode. So now we're gonna see how. So now let's see how well it spins in high mode. 3, 2, 1. So yeah, so it is spinning around really fast. It's going to take some getting used to using the sword launcher, because I'm only ever going to use the sword launcher with Excalius. But yeah, all in all, it has really good spin and all that. It's mostly just going to be spinning around because it's an attack type. But yeah, so now let's move on to the battle. I'm just going to leave it in high mode for right now, and I'm going to face it up against my Divine Belial with the D gear on that came with a new dragon. So yeah, so this is gonna be the battle because I have Belial right here. So let's see how this goes. And it's also gonna kind of be a battle of the sword launcher versus the string launcher. So let's see how this goes. So I'm just gonna go ahead and get everything set up. We're gonna leave Excalibur in high mode and see how this goes. 3, 2, 1. Excalibur takes that with a survivor finish. So now we're going to switch it over to low mode. You know, these Beyblades don't really seem to want to cooperate when in changing modes. Or anything, because they just don't want to. Because for some reason they just don't want to. They just don't want to be taken apart or put back together. There we are. All right. So now it's in low mode. So let's see how this goes. And this time I'm going to launch with the sword launcher first, and then use the string launcher, kind of making it fair. So let's see. So first I'm going to get it all set up. All right then. 3, 2, 1. And it looks like another survivor finish. I'm gonna do one more battle, but it did look like Excalius kind of moved a bit. So let's do one more quick battle, and this time I'm only gonna use this. I'm gonna use the sword launcher only to see. 3, 2, 1. And there we go. Excalius takes out with a survivor finish. So with a point setting of 2 to 1, Excalius wins. So yeah. So all in all, this was really cool. I really like that we have a new Excalius evolution, because we haven't seen one since the Chozy or Turbo series, which is really nice. And the design is really cool. And it's cool to get a new sword launcher. This is totally the first sword launcher that I have. And it feels weird kind of using it because I'm more used to the string launchers. But yeah, so all in all, really cool. Hopefully all of you enjoyed today's video. Be sure to like and subscribe, and be sure to ring the bell so you can be notified of all my new videos. And I am thinking about doing some battle videos. So I'm going to be taking some like my DB Dynamite battle and sparking bays, and making random Beyblade combos from all the extra bays that I have from the random boosters. But yeah, so that's an idea I'm thinking about doing. If you think that'd be really cool, let me know down in the comments below. And so yeah, but all in all, still really happy with this. Really cool design, really good bay. And so yeah, so hope you all enjoy it. I will catch you all next time. Thanks for watching.